Shalom. First of all, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Double honor to teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, likewise, brothers, but know this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep and dear brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is titled, Behind the Mask of the Enemy of Yarsharala, which we know Yarsharala is the 12th tribe of Israel, or so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos who go from the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now, we have a lot of enemies, but in particular, our main antagonist is Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man. Let's start off with our first scripture here, because I'm going to show you a video clip today. And also, we're going to go into, who is behind the mask, of these, wicked, white supremacist demonstrators that are out there. And, for you Jakes out there that are sitting on the wall, on the sidelines that, have not been compelled by the prophets to repent and return to Yahweh Shai because you think Great Babylon America is your place of rest. Well, Lord willing, this will probably give you some things to think about. This is the book of Psalms 58 and verse 3, and it reads, "The wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies." And we're talking with Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man. They are the wicked, and they live, on lies. You can see the way everything is set up on this earth, the way Esau has, spread his wickedness across this earth and has destroyed the lives of millions on this earth. And in particular, when we look at it, the children of Israel, or so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latino, have been destroyed by the lies of this man. Job 9 and 24, identifies who this man is for those out there that believe that the so-called white man is the righteous man. He does so much wonderful things. Well, listen to this: the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Who is the one that really have gone out there, during the Renaissance era and have changed the image of the biblical prophets? The true living power, Yahweh Shai, and his son, the Mashiach, and make it into the image which you see out there right now, which has got the whole world fooled. It falls under Christianity, the Roman Catholic Church, and a lot of our people, are still mesmerized or still hypnotized by this image, not understanding that the Lord, Yahweh Shai, gave Esau what he has right now. The power, that illusion that Esau is showing the people on this earth is what the Lord gave him, and gave him that ability to do that. Because why? The Mashiach is going to return in great glory and power, and humiliate this man and then destroy him. This is the book of Proverbs 29 and 12. "If a ruler hearkens to lies, all the servants are wicked." Now, when you take a look at this video, I'm going to show you this video clip here, you can see the emboldeness, of these Edomites, the so-called white people. In particular, there's a sector of them that are out there, looking to, get riled up right now because they believe that their true king is now, has been, elected to bring them out of what they feel, is impoverishedness, and misery under the current ruler right now. And in their mind, they don't really like this cohesive, society that Esau has always been pushing, which is basically for our people that goes back into the 1960s with the civil rights movements and desegregation of many of these, places or the states or these businesses that, it was for the best of us that we stay as far away from these people. So take a look at this clip.
Demonstration by neo-Nazis over the weekend in Columbus, Ohio. The armed group marched carrying flags with swastikas on them. Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas has the story. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. The hate was right out in the open. So brazen, Ohio's governor felt compelled to respond. This morning, new surveillance footage of an armed group of men carrying flags emblazoned with swastikas marching through the streets of Columbus, Ohio. The troubling incident happening Saturday afternoon. Each person dressed head to toe in all black, masks concealing their faces. They shouted vile and racist speech against Jews and people of color. Ohio's governor denouncing the neo-Nazis, writing, "There is no place in this state for hate, bigotry, anti-Semitism, or violence." Hate crimes have been on the rise for the past several years, according to data from the FBI. The Anti-Defamation League also notes a stunning increase in acts of anti-Semitism, with incidents doubling last year compared to 2022. Overnight, African-American community leaders in Columbus taking to the same streets in a peaceful counter-protest.
Today, it sends a clear message that this cannot happen in our city, in this state, nor in this nation. We're not going to be repelled. We're not going to be moved back.
Just a week ago in Michigan, another group carrying Nazi flags outside a theater production of The Diary of Anne Frank. We asked both President Biden and President-elect Trump about the Ohio incident. Biden responded denouncing the incident. We're waiting a response from Trump. Because there was no violence in Columbus and apparently no direct threat of violence, no arrests were made. The First Amendment allows for all kinds of free speech, including speech dripping with hate. Robin?
All right, PR, thanks to you.
And as you saw in that clip, you can see here the emboldeness going on. You see more and more of these demonstrations, around North America, okay, and even across the world. I even saw some of these clips in Australia, okay, but we focus here on Great Babylon America because this is where the majority of the Hebrew Israelites are, okay, and you can see, they have their face covered, they're not like us who go and speak righteousness. So they have something to fear because you see, when you're covering your face, okay, it shows that you're hiding behind a lie, okay. In reality, you crackers are real cowards, actually, okay. This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 66, because this is part of the curses that we have, and a lot of our people are about experiences, in particular the Northern Kingdom tribes, okay, which are the so-called Latinos and Hispanics, who have not had the level of oppression, okay, that the Judite man has had, okay, or the so-called African American man has had, okay, and of course they have thrown Levi inside there, the Haitians, where they have their eyes on, the Levi tribes who are over here. But this man, okay, is going to persecute the children of the Most High, Yahweh Shemel Shai, okay, starting in 2025, okay, and of course there's going to be a division amongst it, but you can see here now. Let's take a look at who these people are, because they're hiding. They're right there in plain sight, okay. They're right there in plain sight. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 66 says, "And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life." Why is it that we are not going to have assurance of our life? Okay, especially if you're not doing anything. Let's take a look at these people here. You have your medical doctors here who are physicians of no value. Okay, and any J can attest to this. Even if you have the best insurance there is, they don't treat you. Okay, in fact, they've been set up to actually shorten your lifespan through their medication, okay, and their poison that they want to give you. Okay, so when you go to them for an illness, they don't treat you. Yet still, when you had the C-19 out there, they were the first ones out there recommending that you get this doggone abomination put inside your body, because this is how you're going to live amongst them. Okay, you have your politicians. These are the lawmakers. These are the ones that constantly is looking and saying, you know what, we need to do an after action review of the current laws that we have right now, and are these laws working in our favor to keep these people trapped constantly in poverty and also oppression and persecution. And so that's why you see, you have a new law almost every week coming from this man, okay? And these politicians are the ones that are pushing that. Individual states have their laws, and then you have the laws of the United States, okay? You have the judge, okay? Jakes go in front of a judge, okay, and you almost guarantee that you are most likely going to go to jail unless you actually have the ability to defend yourself, with a lawyer. In fact, let's go into the book of Matthew 5 and verse 25, because this is the one thing we always talk about when you're dealing with, these Edomites, okay? Here in Great Babylon, America, if you are under the illusion that you have rights, okay, things like what you see, okay, from this lesson that this brother from GMS Las Vegas put up, okay, which was, he put up this video concerning, this cop that went into Jake's house. Jake had called him and said that there was a burglary going on, or there was an issue going on, okay, and he called the cops to come over to investigate. When the cops got there, the cops saw him with his shirt off, okay, assuming that he was a thug, and actually shot him. And this is on camera. Imagine you call the sentry to help you, and it said, "You die." Okay, and this is why we always tell Jason, don't run your mouth off with these Edomites. Okay, it says, "Agree with thine adversary quickly, while thou art in the way with him, lest at any time that adversary deliver thee to the judge." Okay, we already know these judge. These are the ones, they wear no mask. They're the ones wearing the mask. These are the KKK. And the judge deliver thee to the officer. The officer is a KKK, and thou be cast into prison. You see how Esau has it all covered? And this is the reason why you see here this man, okay, through his lies and his treacheries, okay, he's been able to have that complete dominance over the children of Israel. Okay, let's continue on here, and you can see here, okay, you have the judge, okay, that throw Jakes into prison, you know, and have your modern day slavery going on there. These cops are basically killers in uniform. Okay, they're killers. They are killers, and that video prove that that's what they are. This is why you Hebrew Israelites need to understand what's going to happen when this man comes out and talk about, you know, he's going to deport millions, but before they're deported, okay, he's going to put them on in holding places on military bases. Well, military bases is one of those places where you can just go in. You have to have special ID or get special permission. You know, they're guarded by armed guards, you know, either from the DOD, okay, or actual, you know, MPs. All right. So it ain't like you're going to be able to go in there and go break out your doggone relative who might be, you know, by mistaken identity, you know, grabbed up and considered to be an illegal immigrant. So they have it covered. And these military men are going to be the ones that's going to be executing, you know, what DJ Trump said that he's going to be doing. And I'll talk a little bit more on that, because a lot of you Americans are under the illusion that the American military members will not use force on you. Yes, they will. Let's go into the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and starting with verse 70, because see, Jake, you really don't understand that you are not an American citizen. What you really are is a prisoner of war, and it's a spiritual war. And the quicker you get that in your head, the better you're going to walk in life here in Great Babylon, America, knowing that, okay, because of our disobedience and lack of servitude to the Most High Yahweh Shemashai, He put us in this position. He put us in this position. All right. So that repentance is to get your mindset out of this. Okay, and the scripture here tells you, okay, how you should walk. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 70. Verse 70 says, "For there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." How is it going to be in every city? In every city you get your judge, okay, you have your politician, you have your police, or your sentries, and you have military force, which is known as the National Guard. Okay, and in most cases you have active duty bases in almost every state here in America. And it said they should be like madmen, sparing none, but so spoiling and destroying those who fear the Lord. Take a look at these people, man. Okay, this isn't nothing new. Who do you think is behind the mask, okay, of these people? These people, they don't even show their faces. Why don't they show their faces? Because they are the judges, okay, the doctors, the politicians, the police officers, and the military members. I saw these people in the military myself, personally. Okay? They're not even, right now, they're not hiding their hate for us. Okay, but they're hiding behind the mask, because again, as you understand with wicked people, see, they have opposition. You have the happy people or the LGBTQ people, you know, they're always associated with the Democrats. Okay, they're kind of like the everybody, let's get together and have a little party and hug and kisses and all that stuff like that. And then you have these people that are saying, screw that, man. Okay, we don't like niggas, we don't like kikes. Okay. And, you know, they're actually hating those Edomites over there, not understanding the true biblical Jews of the Bible are really us. Okay, we are the true children of the Most High Yahweh Shemashai. But again, that's a confusion that the Lord has put into these people. But as you can see here, it says they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, which is the 12 tribe of Israel. Whether you believe or not, you're still going to fall victim to these people. And they have it all set up here. Let's go into the book of Genesis 27 and 41, because Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, has made it very, very, very clear. Okay, he hates your damn guts. He really, really hates your damn guts. Okay, absolutely hate your guts. Okay, and actually, let's go into the book of Zechariah 11 and 4. Some verse 4 says, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter," which is what our job is. "Whose possessors slay them and hold himself not guilty, And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. Which are these people, man? And their own shepherds pity them not. Our people lead our people to the slaughter. See, they don't tell you that you have to agree with your adversary. They don't identify, okay, who the adversary is, which is Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man. Okay, they all want to join hands and be equal and all the other stuff for that, because they're silly and sottish, stupid. And Esau is playing on that. Okay, you know what a saying that goes: if you see a fool, play him. If you see an old bike, ride him. If you see a bike, ride it. Okay, so this is what Esau does, and that's why you see 2 Ezra 16, Psalm 16. 2 Ezra 16, Psalm 70, talk about the fact that they're going to be like madman in every place. Okay, because in every place in America, our people are being led to the slaughter. Okay, by these ignorant Hebrew Israelite pasta, boiled pork chop eating pastors. Okay, who spend more time trying to cuddle up to Esau and not to understand, like, wait a minute, I should be a watchman and warn our people. Okay, Genesis 27:40 will make it very clear what Esau's intent is. And Esau hated Jacob, the 12 tribe of Israel, the so-called white race. They hate the 12 tribe of Israel, so-called blacks, the Americans, Latino, because of the blessing wherein his father blessed him, wherein we are going to get to inherit the kingdom of heaven. Okay, they get this. This is all they have. Okay, this is all they have, and they saw it slipping away, and that's why you see right now they're straddling on the mask again, going down the streets. Okay, here they are. Okay, they're in training, Jake. They're in training to slaughter you. The days of mourning my father at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. Okay, that's why there's going to be a great culling or killing going on here in Great Babylon, America, mainly the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, and this is going to start playing out in 2025, believe it or not. Okay, let's go to the book Habakkuk 2, Psalm 2, and it reads, and the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. People are not going to take us serious, okay, for the most part. You know, we're nobodies. I mean, we are nobodies. The Negro man is nobody here in America, we're nobody in the world. Okay, even members of our family don't even take you serious and stuff like that until that terror comes, and now they want to listen to you. Okay, now we've made it very clear. Okay, because the Lord uses simple and the poor to go there and administer, okay, his prophecies out there on the highway and the byway. Okay, and this is part of the walk that we have to do. Okay, but because people still can go, you know, to work and go to the supermarket, you know, women ain't getting raped yet, guys are not getting blasted in the head like that. That example of that lesson that the brother from Vegas did, we should give you a clear example of the fact that you call for help from the sentries or the cops, and they instead blast your ass. So the guy that actually did the wrong, he got away, and the owner of the house got put to death. Okay, now nobody ever perished innocent. You know, nobody ever perished innocent. So guess what? At that point in time, the Lord had decided to take him out. Take him out. Through his fate in the system, he was then taken out. Okay, this is the book of Zechariah 13:8. How is the Lord going to use Esau to deal with us? How is he going to kill 2/3 of the people? He said, and it shall come to pass that all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And the third is going to be those that has hearkened to this world. Now you look at this here, you'll see GMS Assembly, he did a great video on 70 AD and talk about the situation that we were in back then. Okay, and when you look at that situation back then and look at it right now, you can see that it's a mirror. It's right back here again. Okay, the same way society was back then with the rulers, this is the same way how it is today. You have a man that's speaking bold like a doggone lion. Okay, he looks like a lamb. Okay, but he speaks like a dragon. Okay, and that's these draconian measures that's coming true. Here you got Trump saying, what is Trump saying here? Trump's plan is to declare a national emergency and use military for mass deportation. National emergency, and I think the show Redacted is doing a video on that today, meaning that they can close all these highways and byways and lock people up in the houses once more again. Okay, there's going to be draconian measure worse 2.0. Way worse than that first lockdown that they were doing, because guess what's going to happen? There is going to be chaos. There is going to be resistance to this. That's going to come because you're going to get people who actually are American citizens that are going to be grabbed up and thrown into these white buses, you know, to be bussed off to these bases to go and get processed, which means that they could be in there for weeks, months, or years. We don't know how long this is going to be. Okay, but people are going to be like, I got to go back to my family. Well, that's a form of resistance, and he's given authority to cops, okay, to go and persecute you or shoot you down, okay, and they don't get persecuted in the court, okay, and this goes well, okay, with when we go into Zechariah 11:15, it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. That's the authority that Trump is now giving, okay, to these sentries or these cops that are out there right now. So we tell Jason, you better take it serious right now. You better take it serious. If you're involved with any Hebrew Israelite in any kind of way, meaning what? Doesn't matter if you're heathen of the other nations, you need to understand what you're mixing with here, okay? We are a tribe that is going to be tested, tried, okay? Many of us are going to be murdered, okay? Starved to death, okay? Fall by the sword or whatever the case is like that, okay? And this is that judgment that's coming from the Lord, except 1/3 is going to make it true. So once again, we go through and take a look at these people, okay? You get doctors, physicians of no value, politicians that are behind the scene, they're making the laws that's consistently keeping us, okay, in a low state, and also murdering our people, and they don't get to pay for it, okay? You've got a judge. Who do you turn to? There's a reason why you only can turn to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The cops are against you. They'll kill you if you call them for help. Okay? They're going to kill you. Imagine that. And how many times have we seen that videos like that, where they've killed Jake in his own house? Jake is calling for help and he's put to death. Okay? Or she's put to death. And these soldiers, you best believe many of them join the military force, okay, because it's easier to get into the military than it is to become a police officer. Okay, the military will take any scumbag, okay, any scumbag, especially in the last 10 years. They'll take any scumbag, and many of them are joining inside there, going through getting that training, and they have no problem pulling that trigger on what they think is getting back our land, making America great again. Let's go to the book of Daniel 12:1, because this is how serious this is going to be. And it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which stand up for the children of thy people. And there should be a time of trouble such as now was there since was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people should be delivered, everyone that should be found written in the book of life. That's a 1/3 elect. Because again, what did the Lord Yahweh, okay, the Almighty said that he's going to do? Okay, when you go into Zechariah 13:8, he said, and it shall come to pass. So this is coming to pass soon. Okay, then all the land said the Lord Yahweh the Most High, 2 parts therein should be cut off and die. So he is going to kill 66% of the Hebrew Israelites on this earth. Okay, particularly here in Great Babylon, America. And he will save what? But the 3rd part should be left therein. Again, Daniel 12:1 repeats that. It says, everyone that should be found written in the book. That's the 1/3. Okay, so we're going to go through some serious hell. There's going to be no one to turn to, because as you can see here, behind the mask are all the people that are actually ruling Great Babylon, America. So a message out there to you Hebrew Israelites out there, okay, nobody can be trusted. These Edomites cannot be trusted. And anyone that is siding with them or saying, you know what, you're just delusional, or you're paranoid, okay, get yourself from amongst them, okay? Get yourself from amongst them. We're telling you, this is coming after all of us. All of us. And this is why you see the hopefully elect, okay, and the man that are sighing, crying on the highway and the byway, okay, we're pleading to Yahweh Shemel Shai not to kill us, not to kill our family, okay, not to kill the believers, all right? Because he promised 1/3 of us is going to escape this no matter what happens, okay? Lord willing, the elect was edified, that goes to be given all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakadash, Shalom.